What's up everyone, it's Matt Martin with the Grass Factor. Wanted to give you another update on the lawn, kind of show you the progress we're making. So about a week ago I sprayed the yard with a product called Revolver. Revolver is going to be it's a sulfonyl urea herbicide that's used to control cool season grassy weeds, predominantly in warm season turf. In this instance, since I'm transitioning my lawn from a mix of just crap to a warm season lawn, that was the product I went with for this application for a good cleanup. Probably not my product of choice, but that was the one I had on hand. So anyway, you know, I'm a couple of weeks, 2-3 weeks into this transition here, really starting to see some good results as far as the amount of control we're getting on weeds. So anyway, I thought I'd clue y'all in on this. The only thing really different that I've done is I've cut my lawn down pretty low. I cut it to maybe about 2 inches on Sunday, and that's just to try and kick the Revolver into overdrive. I've got a lot of Kentucky 31 growing in the yard, and Kentucky 31 is a little bit difficult to get rid of, especially when I'm running such a low rate of Revolver. I ran 17 ounces to the acre, so I'm probably going to have to run another 17 ounces to the acre to get a complete and total kill. But I wanted to let y'all see what exactly 17 ounces to the acre looks like. So this is POA at 17 ounces to the acre. This is POA at 17 ounces to the acre a week after application. You can see it's yellowing. It's not exactly dead yet, but it is on its way out. It's definitely yellowing. This is what our fescue looks like. Again, this is 17 ounces to the acre of Revolver. We've got some yellowing. We have some tissue damage taking place in the plant. We don't have a total kill by any means just yet. However, we've definitely hurt the fire out of the Kentucky 31. And in this area, over here where I had so many of the onions in the yard. They are pretty much gone for the most part too. I've got these little white stalks that you can barely make out in the picture there that are trying to hang on but just aren't making it too well. I do have a wild violet, it looks like right here, that is surviving decently, but for the most part the other broadleaf weeds that once existed are pretty much at their wits' end as far as survival. They are pretty toast. There's a good example of that onion right there. I don't think it can be any more dead than that. Clearly, I still got a little bit of cleanup left to do as far as the weeds are concerned. Not much though. For the most part, I've gotten rid of everything, or at least it's on its way out. Now, here's one thing to keep in mind. I went aggressive with the weed controls. Let's take a look at how this Bermuda is greening up. there I've got 1 shoot, 2 shoots of green Bermuda. Having run such a high rate of the weed controls that I ran, well, it wasn't that I ran such a high rate, but I hit it while the Bermuda was in transition, beginning to green up. I have definitely knocked back the green up of the Bermuda. However, you know, you have to weigh your pros and cons. By knocking back the green up of the Bermuda, by controlling the weeds, am I going to get a better performance in the long term out of the Bermuda grass because there aren't as many weeds to contend with? And that's where I hedged my bets for this particular project. I did not want to deal with the weeds while trying to grow in the Bermuda grass. And so actually you'll get much more vigorous, much more aggressive growth out of the Bermuda without the weeds in the way. So although right now I have to go through this period of my lawn looking like I have nothing and like I have no grass, in actuality it's going to help it fill in faster. So anyway, it's a you have to weigh your risk to reward ratio there. So anyway, y'all, that's going to wrap up my video as far as a follow-up on what we're seeing from the weed controls I applied. You know, obviously really starting to show some activity in the yard. Most of the broadleaf weeds are gone for the most part, and you know, we're starting to get a lot of action on the grassy weeds. So from this point forward, I'm going to be able to start running some pretty high rates of fertilizer to get it to green up. And you know, also, you know what we got going on, I'm probably going to have to do a follow-up application on the fescue. Huh?
That was in the car, and that had a black car, and he scared me with a beat.
So I'm probably going to have to do another application of the revolver to make sure I do get a good kill on the POA and the fescue, so that way I can really open up every opportunity possible for this Bermuda to spread. So next up on my list, I'm going to start nuking the yard with fertilizer, and I'm probably going to run either another application of revolver, or I'm going to switch products and put down one of my favorite products to use, which is called Monument. And so anyway, y'all stick around. Please be sure to click the subscribe button. Let me know whether or not you like these videos. You know, that's what keeps me going in the directions I go. So again, thank y'all for tuning in, and stick around for the next video.
You want to grass tractor. You want to grass tractor.